Hi everyone, PATTAYA Owl here, Swadikap, Sabaidi Mai, hope you're well. Well, it's time for another vlog, and I've literally just done a live stream, and it was subscribers that have helped me come up with the idea for this one, because in 2 weeks time I'll be able to say there's only 2 weeks left. That's right, there's 4 weeks until the next trip to Pattaya, and one thing I've not sorted yet is how the hell I'm getting to Heathrow, and if I'm getting there on the day of the flight or if I'm getting there the night before. So we're going to do it all on this vlog. Roll the intro. So if you don't already know, I'm flying with Thai Airways in 4 weeks, direct from London Heathrow to Bangkok. And I'm flying at 12:30, so mid-afternoon flight. So it's recommended you get to the airport 2 or 3 hours before that, and I usually do. So we're looking at around 9 AM at Heathrow Airport. And when I look back at my previous trips, I've pretty much done a kind of a hotel and then straight across the road to the airport the day after. And I think that's where I'm swaying this time. Let me know in the comments what you would do. But by the end of this vlog, I've probably made the decision already. But I am curious to know what you guys would do in my situation. There's only really a couple of options. One is I stay the night before, get up at 8 o'clock, have breakfast, get to the airport for 9, 3 hours before the flight. Job's a good one. The other alternative is I get up in the morning where I live in the East Midlands and travel down. So it might be a 5, 6 AM get up to get down there, parked in the airport for 9 AM. Bearing in mind, this is going to be midweek, and it's putting a little bit of pressure on the old Audi as well, because if the Audi was to break down, there's a danger I could miss the flight. I know the chances are pretty low, but knowing my luck, it'd break down on the A1. So what have you decided then? Well, I can announce on the vlog that I've decided to travel down on the night before, book into a hotel, and leave my car at the airport, and then move the car across to the airport parking the morning of the flight, which means I can get to the airport nice and relaxed, fed, watered, in time to go through security, and plenty of time before the midday flight. It's something I've always done. I don't think there's one trip where I've actually travelled and travelled down early morning and got there for a flight. I've done it the night before in a hotel. I think possibly I've gone down there afternoon when it's been an evening flight, but that's completely different. There was enough time in the day for that without getting up too early. Is that the right decision? Again, what would you guys do? You've got a midday flight from Heathrow with Thai Airways, direct. You're driving, you'll have your car with you. Would you go and do it in the morning and save on the hotel? I'd love to know. Well, where are you going to sleep then? Good question. So on previous trips, I've stayed at the Leonardo, and I think it was called the Renaissance Red or something like that. Or I know there's like Renaissance Red, Renaissance Blue. It gets a little bit confusing, but there's like a main road which is opposite the runway, and that is quite handy. So what we're going to do on this vlog, so keep watching, we're going to get onto booking.com and we're going to book a hotel for the night before, and we'll see what kind of prices come up, because I'm not going to pay over 100 odd quid for a night, so it could all change in this vlog. Right, booking.com. I'm a big fan of booking.com. All my flight and hotels for the October trip are booked through here. So I'm just putting in London Heathrow Airport for that one night, one adult search. Oof! £319 to stay at the Hilton. No, thank you. Oh dear. Oh my days. Radisson Red, London Heathrow. I've stayed there before. 110. Oh my days. Leonardo is coming at 97. Bear with, I'm going to have another drink. I'm just going to change the settings so it's nearest the airport, and we'll work from there. I'm not going to go cheapest because it might be bloody miles away with no parking. So what we'll do is we'll choose distance from the airport, and I'll see if I'm going to get one here, because the first impressions are it might very well have to be over £100. I'm certainly not paying 347, would you? I'd rather get up early. The Renaissance London Heathrow Hotel, 129. This is interesting. So the Ibis Styles London Heathrow, 116. Now I actually stayed there back in March, if you can remember. It's the place with the hideous carpet. £116. Good location though. The Leonardo with free cancellation and no prepayment King Room is 108. It's worth paying, I think, that extra 9-10 quid to get the free cancellation in case anything was to happen. And I'd rather pay 108 and stay at the Leonardo than 116 and stay at the Ibis Styles Hotel with that hideous carpet. So far, the Leonardo London Heathrow Airport, where I've stayed before. In fact, it was my first trip to Pattaya in 2023, where I had the pizza and the Peroni and the bar. Nice room, nice hotel. The parking was extra though. I think it was £15 for 24 hours, but it is good underground parking. God, it's an expense, this, isn't it? Holiday Inn, 139. And then out of nowhere, a bargain arrives. And I know when I see a bargain, I get the feeling, I get the butterflies. The Best Western, London Heathrow, a mile from the airport. It's on Bath Road, which is the main road where you've got the majority of the hotels. So it's not far at all. It's less than 10 minutes to the airport. They have got a room. They've got a room at £64 with free cancellation, and there is plenty of parking there. And apparently, according to TripAdvisor, it's formerly the Holiday Inn Hotel. That's what it was beforehand. Now, £64 to stay that close to the airport with parking. It says free crib always available. That's not relevant to me. Let's click on that a second. Now, parking on site, there's usually a little bit of a fee for parking, but I'll let you know on the day what that fee is. There's a bar. It doesn't include breakfast, but we're not fussed about that. It's a double room at £64. That is pretty good. Free cancellation. Well, we'll have it. I mean, a minute ago, we were looking at £100 odd, £300 for the Hilton, £64 to stay on that Bath Road, the main road, facing the runway. We'll have it. Book. And there we have it, booking confirmation. I do love... Oh, hang on a minute. Thanks, Mark. Your payment was successful. Your booking is awaiting confirmation. Oh, not this again. It's like British Airways all over again. Well, I've confirmed it my end. Apparently, I'm waiting for confirmation. There it is. Confirmed. Great news, Mark. Your booking is confirmed. Paid. You've paid £63.65, which in 2025, to stay that close to the airport in a double room on Bath Road, I'm gonna call it a bargain. Of course, £60 a night. We used to get hotels for £25, £30 a night. Them days have gone in England. But this to stay that close, considering the other prices and the location of this place, I've walked past it, is very good indeed, and there's lots of parking. So we have a bargain, and that is booked. So the night before, the Owl will be staying at easy for me to say, it wouldn't be a vlog if I didn't say that. I'll be staying at the Best Western London Heathrow Aerial Hotel for one night for £63.65 on Bath Road, which means I can get up, shower, make my way across to the airport in plenty of time for a midday flight to Thailand. Okay, Owl, so we know where you're going to be sleeping. Where are you leaving your car then? Now, this is the bit of the trip where I can't really get much of a bargain. I need to leave my car at Heathrow Airport. On average, it's been around £250 for a 2-week trip. Before, of course, when I went on the attempted move, the car was left at home and I got trains, as we all know. But this is a holiday, it's 2 weeks, and I want to drive myself to the airport, and I want to be able to drive myself home when I arrive back. I don't want to have to rely on buses, this, that and the other. But no doubt you guys will have lots to say on this, lots of comments. Share your experiences below. How do you get to and from the airport? I've heard all sorts of things on the live shows, such as this buzz. Let me know so I can learn. It'll have to be for next time, because this time I'm going to drive myself there. So I'm just going to jump on to the Heathrow website and just get this parking booked. Fingers crossed it's not going to be any more than last time. I tell you what, I've just spent the last few minutes off camera just trying to find what terminal I'm flying for. I mean, my gut feel knows it's Terminal 2, but You'd think it'd say within the confirmation from booking.com and Thai Airways, it'd confirm which terminal at Heathrow I'm going for. I'm pretty sure Thai Airways is Terminal 2, so for the parking I might need to take a guess at that, because I've checked all my emails, all my booking confirmation, and it's not saying the terminal on any of them. I think with Emirates it was Terminal 3, but I'm pretty sure Thai Airways is Terminal 2, and I'm going to take a guess. I mean, can you believe it? I've spent off camera probably 5 minutes trying to find which terminal. It doesn't say it on anything. Right, we'll go with Terminal 2 because that's where I've flown before with Thai Airways at London Heathrow. So Terminal 2, I've got my dates in there. Right, get a quote. Right, so I've got my prices in for Heathrow parking. So it's giving me 2 options. Park and ride Terminals 2 and 3. Which is Park and Ride, formerly Long Stay, is our cheapest official Heathrow parking product. And there's a free shuttle bus to the terminal. It's about 10 minutes away and same price as last time, £243.90. Or short stay parking, park up in the closest car park to the terminal, and that's £308. I won't be paying that. So there's only 2 options there. So I'm going to go ahead and book my car to park at the Park and Ride Terminal 2 at £243.90. I don't like paying this bit of it, I've got to be honest. I mean, that £243.90 is almost the price to stay at the Vogue Hotel for the full 2-week period. But what choices have I got? I mean, if I get a train ticket, it's going to cost that in a return ticket, and it doesn't work for when I land in Heathrow. I need to get back home on the last day. If I was to get a bus, could I really get a bus at 8 p.m. at night, 9 p.m. at night, and get me home at an half decent time when I arrive back in England? So I'm going with this, but I'd be interested to hear your comments as well. So I'm just putting in some basic information, name, address, car registration, and then I'll complete the booking. Right, everyone, so I've booked it. So we've got what I consider to be a bargain on the hotel the night before at 60 odd quid. The parking, if you guys have got a better suggestion, again, pop it in the comments. I know a few of you actually work at Heathrow, so if you can get us a better deal than that, then by all means give me a shout, because I believe you can cancel it and get a full refund up until the day you actually use it. But yeah, £243.90 never sits well, but it's super convenient. So anyway, if you've enjoyed this little vlog, this little trip update, booking, bargain vlog, give us a thumbs up, share, comment. If you've not already, please subscribe. Your support means the world. And out of the thousands of viewers we've got, actually not all of you are subscribed, so it really does help the channel. And I'll see you on the next one, and we're getting closer to that trip to Pattaya. See you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.